Thank you, Jeff, for this inspiring presentation. What did we learn here? Bad data is good. His job is to figure out new things that are useful, and he's one of 72 IBM fellows.
Oh yeah, forget that.
Okay. We are now beginning the second part of the show today with three presentations of three very different startup companies. The first one is Gryphonet, and I would like to invite Irit Rapaport, repeat entrepreneur, founder and CEO of this very interesting company.
Hi, everyone. My name is Irit Rapaport, and a few days ago when Ella asked me to do the speech here, immediately after Mr. Jonas, I said, yes. I had no idea it will be so impossible to talk after someone like that, so I apologize in advance. What we do in Gryphonet is mobile analytics and big data for applications. So both those terms are heavily used. Everyone is saying mobile analytics. Everyone is saying big data. So what do we actually mean? So just that I'm a bit more familiar with you guys, how many of you have applications? Nobody? One, two? Don't be shy, come on. No, not using. Your company. Okay, here and there. And how many of you are using applications daily? Almost everyone, I guess. Great. So now that we're a bit more familiar, what we are doing is we're enabling application writers to understand how you guys are experiencing their applications from a quality perspective. And that basically means anything that can go wrong in the application, anything that can upset the user. And by that, I actually mean anything. So if I'm an application writer, what do you think are the things that I would be interested to know about the things that could go wrong in my application? Just a few guesses? Okay. Okay. Load time and error, says the gentleman at the back. Other guesses? Yep. When the user left my application, yes, but this is not in our jurisdiction. That's another type of analytics, yes. What we're doing is we're telling them all the things, again, that could go wrong. So everything from overly consuming battery resources to overly consuming your data plan. If things are crashing, if users are experiencing slowness, really everything. And we analyze that into a huge big data repository, and this is why we also call ourselves a big data company. And we prioritize everything for the application owners so that they understand what things are more severe, what things are not that severe, and how should they treat that. We also have an alliance with IBM. We're integrated through the Worklight platform, and that's also something that we're very excited about. The Worklight platform basically enables corporations to take their application and turn it into a mobile application. And where we fit in is we're saying, hey, you did that. Now, why won't we tell you if this is really working for you the way you thought it would or not? And if it's not working the way you thought, what are the things that you should work on in order to make your user experience as positive as you can? Because everyone is talking about monetization, but if I'm annoyed by an application, if it's too slow, if it's overly consuming my battery, I would sooner or later take it out because it's annoying me. Or if it's a corporate application, then the corporate is losing a lot of productivity because the users, in that case the employees, are annoyed with the application. So again, our goal is to reflect all the things that could go wrong in a post-launch environment from all the perspectives that could impact the user, and then reflect that in a big data structure that could be easily viewed by all the relevant people. Relevant people in our case are the CTO of a startup or the developers, all all the things that should and could be viewed in an organization, and again, the goal is to make the perfect application in the end. And we believe that in order to make the perfect application, you as an application owner should have all the data that you need in order to understand what went wrong, how frequent it happened, and why. I don't know how I'm doing on the time. I still have a little bit? 3 more minutes. So I can take 3 questions. No questions? Yeah.
Do you also perform analytics on web sites?
No, not at this time. Again, the goal that we have is to make applications function better. There are other tools that are doing that. There are a lot of aspects that are being done by WebEx tools that we are performing, like the slowness that I mentioned before is something that we're monitoring, and we're monitoring it all the way to the device level so that you can see not things that are from the device externally, and you can also view it from the way that the user would view it. How do we what?
How do you measure
The value.
that you bring to them?
Yes. Basically, what we do is we show people the type of things that we can reflect back to them. The people that we talk with are very technically familiar with the issues. The problem that we're dealing with is that everyone is going mobile today, but the tools for making things function in the right way in the mobile arena do not exist yet. And this is where we're stepping in. So when we come to people and we show them the amount of things that we can show them, they're generally quite astonished, because the type of things that we're competing with is typically solutions that reflect something like 10% from the things that we're showing. Most developers today use crash reporting tools that shows you where your application is crashing, and we believe that you should go way beyond just crash reporting and basically look at all the things that your users are experiencing and problems, and then optimize on those things. Because if I'm just watching crash reporting and I'm trying to use my R&D resources in order to solve just crashes, then I'm optimizing just one parameter out of the 12 things or 15 things that can terribly annoy my users. And this is basically our motto, that you should go way beyond crash reporting, way beyond the obvious, and look on all the things that could annoy your users, use that information effectively, and then reach the right solution on how to create the perfect application. Okay.